And we're live.
Yeah. What's good, people? It's your boy Icarus Gray.
And it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ.
And this is the No Rhyme or Reason podcast, where we talk about everything.
Everything for no reason at all. And we're live.
Yeah. What's good, people? It's your boy Icarus Gray.
And it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ.
And this is the No Rhyme or Reason podcast, where we talk about everything.
Everything for no reason at all.
We back.
Yes.
And this is another No Rhyme or Review.
You thought I was going to join in?
I did. Versus.
I see what you did here.
Mm-hmm.
I remember in pre-production you kind of mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not on the same page at the moment. So we're going to have to do that again.
Okay. One more time, guys. This is a No Rhyme or
Review.
Versus.
Okay.
Okay.
So did you just do
Fist?
the Wakanda? Oh,
I tried to do this, but it was going to end up being the Wakanda.
Anyway, what we're doing in this episode is we're going to compare a couple albums, and we're going to do Gunna, A Gift and a Curse, and we're going to do Young Thug, Business is Business. Young Thug is, at the time, currently just released yesterday as of June 23rd, 2023. And Gunna's was released on June 16th, so a week earlier.
Mm-hmm.
This is, we'll get into the politics and the controversy a little bit later. Obviously, these are label games in order to kind of pump up numbers and that type of thing. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a first take, a kind of shallow dive, if you will, into these albums. Play some of the most played songs, or at least seemingly the most notable song. We don't know how much is played when it comes to Young Thug's record. And then we're going to give you our first impressions. We're going to talk about production, features, politics and controversy, and then give it an overall rating. So that is the nature of this show in this episode.
Indubitably.
Sorry. Computer Dora is doing this thing again. And I'm not a fan.
Did you say computer door?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's in Spanish. Computadora.
Oh, wow. Look at you speaking Spanish.
Bruh, I took Spanish for like 4 years, man.
Did you?
You know that?
Cumpleaños.
Where were... Jesus.
Tu próxima fecha, febrero 15. That's all I got. I used to work at a pawn shop, so I only know random phrases that are, you come in to pay this day. Shout out to my Hispanics and their gold.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm just trying to get this computer working well, and right now it's a pain in the butt, and I don't want to deal with it. So I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna come back, and then we're gonna get started. Sort of.
So I don't understand. All right.
So are you you're ready? We're gonna start with Gunna.
Okay.
Because that's the oldest album, and then we'll jump into Young Thug. I'm gonna start maybe at the most popular track, maybe 13 Million is Bread and Butter. You want to go from there, and then we'll just kind of hop around.
Let's do the damn thing.
one of those long intros again.
Yep, it happens to us every time.
Good luck with that, bruh.
When it's better than bread and butter. The kill for clout, I put that on my dead brother, yeah. He talk so much, I showed him I'm a real hunter. Won't say it, but he know I still got real cutters, yeah. Yeah, I'm right back and I lost mad commas. I had been down bad inside a dog tunnel, yeah. Fuck them boys, I found out who my real partners. And who was only with me cause I had dollars. Never fucked a nigga, always stayed solid. Kept it real with niggas, never lied and always stay honest. Love my bro so much, I never change on him. I don't wanna go and do the work, bring you the damn profits. Hustled on my own, I always did know how to sell product. Nigga ain't gave me shit.
I mean, I didn't mean to cut it so abruptly, but like, damn.
It's a good song.
What is we about to get into?
That was a good song. Like, that was a good song. I can't.
Anything you want to kind of jump around to? I see 9 million. I see 6 million. I see.
Let's do that 9. What's
okay. 9 million plays on Spotify is "Fuck You Mean."
Oh yeah.
Ready? It's probably gonna be lit.
I was very worried about this. But for what?
Young gun don't want that back calling me splurge. Ride me jump right off the curb. Bentley spray fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crack up the foreign, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge. Young gun don't want that, they working my nerves. I'm about to pull some serve. Fucking this bitch like a perm. Smack on the back of a perm. Ice, the bird. Shitting on all you little turds. Can't take that dick, wait your turn.
Okay.
They wasn't lying, man. Like, yo, okay.
I'm about to do it.
Real quick.
I knew it.
Real quick. I thought he would be lacking on production. Like, he's not.
I mean, so far, no. There's only 2 records.
Okay, let's just pick one. Just pick a random one. Now I feel good about this now.
Okay, what about Rodeo Drive? This is random.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's try it.
And I'm right back on Rodeo. Still got some boys on the payroll. You niggas still tipping Carol. She wanna pee in the lay at the condo. We about to eat my Gianna.
It probably just rolls over. You see, you hear the cadence?
Yeah.
OJ, gotta go get it tomorrow. I'm selling out the Apollo. Inside my body is hollow. Count up, don't wreck, get your folks out the ghetto. You know that was always the motto. So nigga won't talk out his side of his neck. I just let it be, I'm come and swallow. Told my little brother we pulling up, spanking these niggas that thinking we hoes. Don't do no explaining, don't know what you thinking, but you help a young nigga grow. You add up the 2 rings on both of my fingers, I pay like 600 or more. Give out so many bands about so many bankers, you ask them the real niggas know. I been putting that shit on, showing these boy how to dress and get fresh and pull up with the hoes. Don't care about no nigga, been sending me threats on the west, I get love from the lokes. Let me turn back around and go back to a cell for a nigga with internet jokes. But this shit I'm still doing it for Jeff and Lakita, you know it's RP to the Pope. And my heart covered in chrome. Then I just not rockin' chrome.
I'm actually like,
I'm impressed.
I'm sad I didn't listen to this when it came out.
Me too.
And
Me too.
And that's saying a lot. Especially how picky I am. Like, let's listen to Back to the Moon. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's do.
We did 3.
Let's do intro. Let's do the
intro and then Back to the
top
Moon?
song, and then we'll do Back to the Moon.
All right, cool. Top song is Back at It. Let's take a listen.
Back at it. Smoking the Scotty, this shit starting to hit like it's crack in it. The boy got the rockin' the sleep at the top like a crack at it. 2 X just for the tank top, niggas put that it. Back at it. Yeah, back at it. Yeah, match the ball up and I gave him the drip, let him go on. Yeah, and this is the things that I get, nigga, you tell me who on. Gotta go now, I can't prolong. I'm out of space in the ozone. In the spaceship, let it float on. Can't stop me now, nigga, hold on. Double up truck in this black, yeah. Load them up, get them intact, yeah. I'm flying like the black like a bat, yeah. You fuck niggas popping my back down. Add up the numbers is math, yeah. I heard all your stories is cap, yeah. Jump out to that boy with a right jab. I bet he didn't know we was right there. I heard a few shots, that's a hot pair. It's gonna be a whole nother sound. I promise that I could come straight to town, cause I ain't got no hate towards your town. Nigga wanna see me walk with my head down. Think it's funny, I ain't playing around. Been my bed, but a nigga ain't laying down. If I pull up, I'm tearing it down. Back at it. Smoking the Scotty, this shit starting to hit like.
I had to let that ride for a little bit.
And I agree. We was both stang facing. Like all y'all seeing on the video, go to youtube.com/No-Rhyme-Reads podcast.
Yep.
Listen, okay. Bro, okay.
We
go
got
to the
one
next
more,
song.
and then we can get into it.
Man, go to the next song. Yeah. What is it?
Back to the Moon.
Back to the Moon. Yeah, okay.
If you don't fuck with me, don't do what I do. Think you the one, but he really the two. Better get low when I hit at your crew. I'm sitting the cleaners through. I'm barely not sober, they thinking it's over. You niggas ain't seen my move. They set me down like I went out of space, now I gotta go back to the moon. Nigga right back on the shrooms. Nigga get done like it ain't nothing to lose. 2 months, I'm back on the move. Right back in the club, throwing rest to the pool. I'm about to start acting a fool. It's just you and me, and you know who I choose. You knew this would happen, you can cut all the cool. I'm talking to me and not you. I missed out on millions and millions, that money is gone. Ain't getting no compensation, ain't no conversation for niggas, we ready to roll. Let's get back to the basic, main reason they fake it, cause I done been fucking they hoes. Only reason you said it, cause the niggas said it, you sucking the dick in the toes. You get caught, gotta know how it go, cause this shit can get triggered.
What?
Put in a hole. Got a crew, but I've been all alone. I've been driving the car from the back, taking pictures of pieces in back of the rows. And I think the little boy wanna cook, so let's crank up the beef and get back to the shows. In Miami, we BP the boat. Put the bulletproof back on the road. In a minute, it's been so long. Ever wonder that I was doing wrong? I say, hold up, I'm switching up the tone.
So where are you at with this? First impressions, just kind of.
First impressions, this dude it's insane. It's crazy to me because you can tell he's cut from the Young Thug cloth, but I can understand him always.
So he has that diction, he has that clarity.
And that plays a lot into the listening experience because you just be rocking along. We talked about Killer Mike's album last week and how it just sounds like Atlanta. And this sounds like Thug's Atlanta. It just sounds like if Thug were like sober for like trying to like put something out. Like it sounds like mature Thugger.
What, do you know much about them? And they're like their age range. We don't have to find facts.
Not that big of a thing, but I know that Thug is the big homie in that sense.
Got it.
And I think Gunna is like 20 something. Like he's in his 20s.
Yeah.
The dynamic of all of this is just so interesting because, man, like I don't the pressure you got to be under to be dealing with all this stuff, to be dealing with the allegations, all of the things like Thug ain't saying nothing.
But there's no allegations. He pled guilty.
So, but more so what I mean is like
the street talk,
and the intricacies of what you were doing.
Yeah,
because we don't know what your conversations with Thug were. We just assume, and we're also assuming on a whole about what you should and shouldn't do based off street tactics or street ethics and street codes that a lot of y'all don't even follow or represent or look at.
Right.
It's a lot of y'all that's still listening to 6ix9ine and you don't care.
Yeah, I think well, you can say that about a lot of folks.
Well, I mean,
still a lot of people listening to R. Kelly. There's still a lot of people listening to Chris Brown and so forth and so on, right?
Yeah. And
we're all a little hypocritical to a degree.
So it's still good music. This is the first time I've been like really face to face with the situation because, you know, where we come from, we think about those street code and street ethics a lot, even though that's not something that we were like invested in. But it's something that we were adjacent to.
What? Yeah. I want to stay on the music
Okay.
because we still gotta listen to Thug. This album, Gunna's album, off of kind of first take, first listen, is feeling like the rumors are true. Like every song is a bop. Every song is a vibe. You can listen to it from front to back and not really skip a lot. That's what it seems after just kind of hopping around randomly.
Yeah.
And just kind of sampling everything. I'm also impressed with the diction. I'm also impressed with the lyricism. I'm also impressed with how well he holds melody, even though it's auto-tuned.
Yeah, same. I'm very impressed even with the content because in quick spurts, it's still introspective and fun. And you can sense the difference in it because it seems more careful in its like delivery as well. Because if you think about,
It feels like street, but not messy street.
Yeah. And I think he would, given the things that have just happened. Like, you probably got all kinds of stuff going on. And I think maneuvering through all of that legal stuff and still delivering content and speaking lines and things of that nature that doesn't further incriminate yourself is really smart. And a lot of people don't have that. I mean, granted, he should definitely have that coming off of what he's coming off of, because why would you get out and then just incriminate yourself further when you didn't had to sit in litigations where they like playing your music and tying it to all kinds of other stuff. But he does it effortlessly is what it feels like.
Yeah, I think he takes an essence of maturity, and I'll go out on a limb and say that like he could be like the next Young Jeezy. I feel like he has something there that if he just kind of continues to do what he's doing now and really milk that, he can like become a boss in that essence.
Given how I think people feel about him, I don't think he would reach that Jeezy status, but I think he could get a nice. He's in that Rick Ross phase.
I'm gonna stay with Jeezy. That's why I'm going out on a limb. That's what going out on a limb is.
Good point. Good point.
Good luck with that, bro.
Good point. That is going out on a limb.
I'm sticking my neck out.
I give him Ross. Like, so personally, it's not gonna be that far off of a limb for me. And the only reason I'm giving him Ross is because of perception.
That's the same branding though.
True, but it's more so the perception and stuff that he went through. Like Jeezy, to me,
But I think you can break out of that.
Outside of the Gucci stuff, didn't really have something to where we was looking at him a little different.
You mean like a snitch?
Yeah.
Just say that.
So I mean, the Ross stuff in terms of like thinking he was or knowing that he was corrections and the stuff with him at 50 and how that went and how he kind of overcame that in a lot of different ways is where I think Gunna is right now. Because while it is way more intense, the situation that they're dealing with, the music that he's coming out with is way more quality than a lot of people have been able to put out this year.
Yeah. So let's move on to Young Thug. His new album, Business is Business. We're going to do the same format, just kind of jump around from place to place. There's no numbers on this, so we don't have a reference for how well things are being played. But
Definitely play that intro, though.
Thanks.
I'm just letting you know.
I appreciate you cutting me off so I can get into the intro, which is exactly where I was going to go, because we have a long Drake soliloquy on here.
Whoa,
Drake soliloquy.
how the fuck you out here going tit for tat? I should've saw the signs, how could I miss that? Hey, soon as I'm fresh out the box like a Tic Tac, we having sex. Soon as I get my bitch back, it ain't gonna be sexy when I get my lick back. I'm about to mop up some boys, it's custodian time. Me and my thoughts is the loneliest time. Don't tell me about loyalty, show me this time. Tell me about loyalty, show me this time. Business is business, you owe me this time. Slime on your head, Nickelodeon time.
Niggas of a certain age.
I'm gonna skip forward a little bit.
Yo, what's up, my brother?
What's up, my brother? Talk to me. What's the word?
Oh, I ain't
Good
doing
at
shit,
this,
man.
man.
Just pushing more Peter, more sweeter, more completer than any Peter pusher around. See what I'm saying to him?
Spider back, I'm a big dog, you a cat, how was that? You was ever in the format, 100 bun, on the bed, yeah, 100 racks, sun's up. I ain't sleep, I been counting stacks, hands down. Yeah, the big dog coming back, think you good? Nigga, pants down, you smoking crack, Michael Kors. Nah, Michael Jackson back in like 40 days, 40 seconds. Back in, after back in, like I'm trapping. Actually, I've been trapped in, but I took a black bitch to Beverly Hills, now she white, Michael Jackson. After we fucked, she told her friends, bitches cracking. Made a jail call to your bitch, she say you down. You a bug in the grass, finna get ate by my cow. I'm just living my life on a jet, round. Two hoes with me, one white, the other one Bobby Brown. Business is business, business is business. Business is business. Business is business. Business is business. Yeah. Business is business. Business is
Okay. Not a bad start.
Yeah, man, that Drake line is gonna be funny to me forever.
Slime on your head, Nickelodeon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they still do it, but it's more of a us thing, and that was just a good line and a good start. And there's a lot of thug clarity in the same way that Gunna's album had, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Because he's in his bag, and I really like the flow, and that's a real good start.
This is random. You remember Nate Roos from like Eminem's album?
Oh yeah.
There's a song on here featuring him, so why don't we play it? Global Access is what it's called.
Drag your name down through the mud, afraid of all that you'll become. 'Cause that's life here in America. So they will try and keep your mouth shut. Take your words and twist them up, afraid that you will change the world. It's just life here in America.
There's really no way they can catch him. He far gone, you gon' need a couple jet lips. Keep it real with niggas, yeah, the kid been passive. Global access, off a motherfucking ad lib. Yeah, mama, I don't made it, no more that pill. Super speed on the E-way to
All right. I should have taken your recommendation earlier and go ahead and fade that one out. You want to do it, Jonesboro?
Yeah, let's just go straight to Jonesboro.
All right, Arkansas ties. Let's do it.
Gang.
Metro in this bitch.
MC Chop.
Coming out of Jonesboro, South. Hey, nigga having goals all through his mouth. Lifetime goals, running through the roof. Pulling out the ghost, make a nigga poof. Niggas talking shit, but what is it they do? I knew it's big homie, nigga, and I got the proof. My spot is on army base, and I got the proof. Say my bitch on vacay, put her in the coupe. Change the channel, wanna see none of these pussy niggas. I been fucking niggas, bitches, and getting plenty figures. On the road to riches and got the realest with us. Slaughter gang with me, nigga, knives, not a scissors. Street niggas with a bunch of lives like a tigger. Y'all niggas just a bunch of dice, fucking niggas. Nigga told, and he was my homie, I can't miss him. Ain't nobody feel him. Tell me what you seen, what you saw. How they ran it up, I'm guessing which broad. I'ma take on home tonight. I'm trying to see I'm taking.
Listen.
That was pretty cold.
If Young Metro don't trust you, that's all I gotta say. Golly, that's just
that was a pretty decent like vocal chop on that sample too. We're not into production, but I was curious about that. We got 2 Travis Scott records on here back to back. One has Savage on it.
Yeah,
Another one,
Savage.
Gotti, and you want to do it?
Do the one with
21.
Savage, yeah.
It's called With the Rex. 21 Savage, Travis Scott, and Yak Gotti.
Yeah, got him.
I'm in this bitch, yeah, I'm back. I hit the club on the hub, you can come with the racks. Come with it, yeah. Flow around the town with a sack. You snatching my chain, I bet you I get that shit back. Hey, I pull up and finger her cat. I'm a big dog, get the stove, get the blow in them racks.
That's the second time he done said something like that.
Oh yeah,
this record.
It I remember sitting listening, and there's another line later on that I'm like, what?
Yeah, Mike.
Oh. Sorry.
All right, let's get back in.
Just ran. I'm in a golf cart, rockin' spider like that. Nigga Richie fuck, I don't know where he was at. Ran the dog a train and I didn't have a track. I say what I mean and I don't take it back with the waterfall. On my wrist and my neck, I ain't going soft. Not a pimp in distress, I'm a sex symbol. Bitch, you love me to death since November. I've been buying the stuff, I don't do no rent. And I've been keeping it tough, she got 4 fillers, that's the coupe in the truck. Shot a trippin', I ain't do nothing to her. All I did was turn up more women. She know I'm Jordan.
What the hell?
Got it pimpin', every album got no skipping. Shawty bad ain't had no chicken. Suburban, her toe pretty. You a nerd, I hold the city. Ain't no way not told him to hit it. You get lost, hope you know the city. But I get caught in the wrong trenches. What's on your wrist? $1,000,000. Next week it might be a zillion. Kanye, let me borrow $1 billion. Mediterranean by a village. I'm surrounded by cocktails and beautiful women that kick it with.
Oh man. I'm hearing a lot of that diction and clarity that you were kind of begging for. It's not as
Great.
He's not as mumbled and mushy, and so you might be right. Like there could have been some drug influence there where it impacted the clarity.
I think it was
It's not
more
confirmed,
of the style, because a lot of times like it's just it's Thug's pimp talk, and so it's not like it's like bad, but there are times where I know he's saying something really really dope, and I just want to understand it.
Yeah,
And I can definitely understand it. And he's in a bag. I think there was small criticism about this sounding like just a bunch of Lucy's. Mm-hmm. So I don't currently hear that, but then again, we are listening to it.
I mean he's locked up right now.
Again,
Then what are you asking for?
let's but people are
cohesive album project while you're behind bars. Come on, man.
Listen, man, Sean did it.
Shine did it over the phone.
You know they like have studios and stuff in jail now.
My name is Sean Paul.
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul. You know?
Oh, Sean Paul.
You know? That's how he sound. You know? All right. Want Me Dead, 21 Savage, and this will be the last one, then we'll move on.
All right.
Respect me, nigga. I'm coming.
Yo, it's like poker honest. Wherever I'm, I'ma get money. I'm a thriller nigga, fuck my conscience. These far shoes, fuck my bunions. With a mid on the bands on Sunday. And I ain't going to Magic Monday. Put a dick in the air like crunches. I came from show scene, low in the dungeon. Yo, making it rain. I much rather go buy me a plane. I had to call him to stop up the sink. Whole lot of tried to go down the drain. First 100,000 I went made a strain. I was rhyming behind Gucci in the red Mustang. That was back in 09, there before the fame came. I had a chick for the rap check came. I put big ass on this shit out of Spain. I don't fall from it to check Houdini. Bitch, you cheated, don't speak when you see me. I'm in the turbo S, no GP. I'm getting head from I'm in CC. My nigga ain't even trying his sweetie. That bitch turn me off, no kizzies. Told my ex don't call on busy. I just told my new one she gotta trust me. She love all my friends cause they love me. Everything you do, everything you say, you stuck with me. You love me.
Where you at with this first take? What's this album like for you?
Overall, I do see like what they're saying, but it's still bangers. Like it's a track of bangers. It's a track of hot songs that I think are really really dope. I think it's really good music. I do think, I mean, given the circumstances, Gunna's album is gonna be more cohesive.
Yeah, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have a well thought out kind of process, and things are going to be pieced together. You're going to work on the records in tandem so they sound like they're one body of work. But I think all of this stuff was laying around. Mm-hmm. He's in the studio a lot, and they had an opportunity to put it together. The label took an opportunity to put it together as well, but we'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I'm on gut instinct and vibe and feeling. I feel like Gunna outperformed this record.
I agree.
This record is for the layperson, for the club. It has its purpose. It's a Friday, Saturday night type of record. Gunna's album is Monday through Thursday. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. I also think that like that is just masterful, man. Like I get to do props because with those kind of pressures, I know it can be hard to create. And how do you silence what people are saying, especially in that kind of situation? Like it ain't just any other state or city. It's Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And Atlanta is real serious about who said what, this, there, that, and the third. And to like lock in, really put out this album, like I just think that's kind of dope.
Yeah. So let's talk about production. Any thoughts on production? Just kind of starting off. Let's start with Gunna's project first. What do you think about production there?
I think it has amazing production, and it also it basically shows that there are a lot of great producers out there. Because there were so many people who didn't want to work with him, and he didn't seem to have any like I had already paid for these songs, mm-hmm. Or production or like from people that don't really fool with him anymore.
What does that mean?
So he didn't have like any Metro songs on there. Wheezy wasn't on there. Mm-hmm. Because they don't mess with him. You know, they clearly like unfollowed him and everything else. So I was expecting there to be like maybe one song that like was already done, like you said, like with Thug, but there wasn't. And so when you're in that position, who do you go and work with when you've always worked with these other people? That's a brand new experience.
There's a producer called Turbo on here that shows up a lot in the credits. Mm-hmm. I don't know much about Turbo. Maybe there's more on the wiki page, but seems like he did drip Too Hard.
Oh, okay.
So he got some charting records. Yosemite, he did that with Travis Scott. One Call, he did Close Friends by Lil Baby. Speed It Up and Wanna by Gunna.
Yeah. So at least he had somebody to give him a platform to really just deliver a great project. Mm-hmm. I'm a shout out to whoever the team is around him.
Yeah.
This is an amazing job.
Yeah.
Like you were faced with a lot. It's really hard in the hip hop community, outside of like the gimmicks that you're just there for the gimmick, to have this kind of success pending all the stuff that he's going through. Like we excommunicate people for less in hip hop. So this is just masterful to me and given everything.
Yeah. So on this project, what I want to do is play one of Turbo's pieces, something that may not be listened to very much. So he did I Don't Know No More, and let's see what that sounds like.
All right.
A little synth heavy.
I don't know no more. I don't know no more. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what to call. We was never used to money. They don't know how to buck. They looking for me, let them know I'm building a wall. Ducking the law. I ain't trusting no one at all. I know that when you shine, then we some days will be dark. I ain't know it be a time you really show who you are.
It's interesting. It doesn't feel like it shows the range. Maybe Payback, the next track.
Love to say that. It's that to you outside or come where you stay at. Southside Mayday in a braid A-hat. Dog going crazy, he don't wanna sit back. I just wanna live, pray we all get back. I been smoking shit until in my large Maybach. No remorses for my done, told my mom relax. Ain't so purple in so long, gon' want relapse. Niggas say I did it and I swear that I ain't did it. I'm still out here getting it, I'm a product of my business. Motherfuck the system, tryna give a solid sentence. I tell you the difference, you don't know the feeling.
He has really nice instrumentation on the last song. Like it was synth, but also
it has some layers to it.
String heavy. Mm-hmm. And so like with this one, I think what he does very well with Gunna in terms of giving him like this platform for his voice. It's like orchestration for the pain or orchestration for his lyrics that just kind of really accentuate what he's trying to say. Mm-hmm. So again, that is an amazing find given the circumstances.
Yeah, I think that so what it seems like Turbo does is spends a lot of time considering the artist and how they're going to perform on the record.
Right.
There's a lot of moody stuff for the most part that Turbo is responsible for. I still think that, like, you know, one of my favorite tracks from this will probably be Bread and Butter, and then maybe Back to the Moon. So, on Business is Business, who are some of the lead producers there?
Metro, basically Metro and then Weezy. Because Metro, like Aviator Keys does a little bit, Masterpieces on here. But it's Metro, man. Like, majority of it is Metro.
Let's check out one that we haven't heard yet. Maybe, Abracadabra, what's that like?
Yeah, him, Metro, and London on the track.
Let's do it.
Diamonds blinking, you can't see me like I'm Casper. Yeah. Take these bitches to 4 seasons and we wrestle. Yeah. Every motherfucking season I get better. Yeah. Need a letter cause my money in the nosebleed. Yeah. All this gold on me looking like a trophy. Yeah. You from Albany, you don't know me. Yeah. Your bitch riding my dick like she owe me. Yeah. First bitch I ever hit was for a rollie. I put his nights on my kids like a goalie.
What?
She seen the drip and let me hit it like Ginobili. And I've been licking around the city since a shorty.
I want to find Travis Scott.
I put his nights on my kids like a goalie. She's take these bitches
Did I miss it?
was a disaster. She like her body plastic, her walls plastered. Come like money, cover all in the proceeds. Gotta protect this AP, this shit cost millions. In a second, man, it's how to turn to billions. Can't split this 50-50 with you, bitch, you silly.
I don't know if I was impressed by that.
Here's what I'm impressed by. Mm-hmm. So with Gunna's album, that is a very well crafted album. With Thug, it's impressive to me that you have these kind of songs laying around.
And you still ain't put them out yet.
Like, that's crazy to me.
It's been
like,
2 years, so yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's like some sort of weird thing and maybe he was preparing mentally because like you be knowing. Like you might not know, but given, you know, the way stuff kind of goes, you kind of have an inkling about things that are going on, you know, people watching you, all this other stuff. So to have all that is supremely impressive to me because it can sound like a Lucy album, but his Lucy album is better than somebody's thought of album, like in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I think it does have it's not as cohesive, but you can see a theme. You can see there's a point. You can see there was some intention from picking songs, for sure.
Yeah. And if nothing else, I think that it's the smartest play. Mm-hmm. Because what do you need right now? Like, in terms of the label, like the label's play is, okay, we released Gunna's album last week. Now we released Thug's album. The conversation is going to be back and forth between the two albums in terms of what Gunna said. We gave it a week so you can listen to what he said. Now, this is technically a response, but it's not. And, but you're going to be finding ways that you can do this. And with Thug's album, we didn't have a lot of time with him clearly. So we need to go with the features that like are clearly vacant from Gunna's album.
Yeah. So what do you think about that? Like, why do you think it's features and no features?
I think it's just all tactical because when you say that nobody wants to work with him, it shows better if you don't do features and you pull a J. Cole.
Oh yeah. So nobody wants to work with me. I'm gonna prove to you that I don't need nobody. And I think he's 100% accurate.
Agreed. Sorry.
Don't go into it. Just move on.
Yeah.
That's what the pros do. They just burp and move on.
I like that. That's what pros do. But yeah, it's the only thing I don't like. It's smart from the album, but I still don't like it. Or smart from the label, but I still don't like it.
Specifically
just the playing. Like, they both your artists. This, in any other situation, this would be like the dumbest thing to do. Is like not actually give your artist room for his album to like be out.
I think the album's gonna do what it's gonna do. Like, we saw the numbers.
Oh yeah, but I for sure, especially given the context of what's going on, it's gonna do even more numbers. I just don't like the tactic.
Yeah. It's business. I don't agree with it, but it's business.
I see what you did there.
Business is business.
Business is business.
Yeah.
But that's also another thing. Like, all of that is playing into it.
Yep.
And it's intricate. It's just kind of this is a one-of-one situation that I don't know you could have done anywhere else.
No, I don't think so. What do you think we should rate this?
On quick listen between both, and I haven't gone through the entire album.
Let's start with Gunna first. What would you rate? Well, no, let's start with Young Thug first.
Yeah, Thug, I give him 4 out of 5 off the just difficulty.
4 out of 5 what?
4 out of 5 Jeffrey dresses. 4 out of 5 Jeffrey dresses. Yeah.
This is a deep one. I'll give him 3 out of 5 pecan hens. You know what that's from?
Nope.
Okay.
I knew we were gonna go on a field trip.
just give me a second. Young Thug lifestyle lyric. So wait a minute, where is it at? Where is it? Oh my gosh, this is so funny.
To the pecan.
Maybe I should just type in lifestyle pecan hen. Pecan hen. I can't find it, but when I find it, I promise I will splice it in,
spliced in, yeah.
for the YouTubes.
But for our audience,
Yeah.
in my head, all I hear is pecan hen.
That's exactly what we're about to listen to. Oh, wait a minute. Is this it? No, this is it. Is this it? Oh, yeah, I gotta. Oh, is it? I gotta turn it up. Sorry.
My dad on strike, bitch.
Rick, homie, thug in the motherfucker. Rick, homie, thug in the motherfucker.
I forgot that. And Rich Homie
Got like 4 ounces in the 20, bitch. I did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. Came straight from the bottom to the top of my lifestyle. Living life like a beginning, this is only the beginning. I'm on the top of the mountain, puffing on clouds, and niggas still.
That's what you needed to hear. That is what you needed to hear.
Yo, nah, bro. Nah, fam. Chill out. 3 out of 5. Okay.
3 out of 5 for Ken Hens. So what you got for Gunna? Where
For Gunna, I got 4.5. Just stupid leather shin things, whatever that outfit it was that he wore. What? Like stupid leather outfits. 4 out of 5. Stupid leather outfits.
I'll give him
Or 4.5.
4 out of 5. What should I do? 4 out of 5 hard drips. Drip too hard. What is that?
That's what I'm saying. A 4 out of 5. These stupid leather outfits.
Oh. 4 out of 5 leather outfits. So yeah, that's our no rhyme or review versus. And yeah, we appreciate everybody listening and coming along for the ride. Be sure if you're listening to go watch on the YouTube, and if you're on the YouTubes, go check out the listening experience.
Come get the full podcast.
Yeah, because I fixed the link. Didn't know it wasn't working. Yeah,
but we appreciate each and every one of you for joining us.
Yep.
A 1, a 2, and
peace.